Hello everyone, my name is Stuart Naturinda. You're welcome to today's session. We're going to do a review of the topic we had this week, a topic of online businesses, earning online and its challenges, where we focused on learning how to separate scams and real businesses, also differentiating between pyramid schemes and real online businesses. We had a wonderful time with many members giving us their ideas on what they think. And before we go further, I would want to ask some of the members who attended the previous presentations to give us a wrap up. In a minute, tell us what do you think about online business, the scams and the pyramid schemes, if there are any online businesses they're involved in, and what they think is the way forward for the whole world as far as online business is concerned. So I will start with Mr. Al Dixon, if he's able to speak to us.
Okay, I can speak to you.
No.
Hello, everybody. This is Earl Dixon from the United States of America. And 15 years ago or so, I was a computer engineer. I worked as a computer engineer. And I've been doing internet marketing for over 20 years. So I've seen a whole lot in 20 years or so. Yes, some businesses can actually be a scam. Even though you get paid from them, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's not a scam. I have participated in some with the hearts of the owners of the organization. The platform was good, but the hearts of the owners just wasn't right, okay? So whenever you join a business online, you gotta do research. You gotta check out the owner of the business, how long the business has been in existence, get in contact with some of the members that are participating, make sure that they are earning money from the business, and you wanna make sure that the business have a great product or service that they're offering. So there are some great challenges out here when it comes to determining if a business is a scam or if it's legitimate. So the number one thing that I tell you to do is that when you join a business opportunity, verify that not only can you put money in, but make sure you can also withdraw your money out. Okay, so that's what I'm saying this morning, and I'll give the mic back to you, Stuart.
Thank you very much, Mr. Al Dixon. Rogers, are you there? You could also give us your ideas and thoughts about real online businesses and scams.
Yes, I'm there. And actually, I would say a scam is something that you join, hoping to earn from it. But actually, after some time, you wouldn't find anything. You would find the site lost, and then you would have made a loss. And a real business, online business, when you join it, you start earning. And this online business is therefore characterized by scams, real businesses. So before joining one online business, you have to first make some investigations and join a real business.
Okay.
That's what I can say.
That's great. Any other person wants to say something about real businesses and online scams before we continue?
I'd like to say one more thing.
Okay.
If you join an online business, this is one of the characteristics of a scam. If you join an online business, and if you cannot get access to the owner or creator of the business, if he will not come to the forefront, introduce himself, collaborate, communicate, and socialize with the community that support the business, that's one sign of a scam. Okay, that's one tool that you can use to measure, because a business owner have no problem interfacing with his customers to ensure that they get the best quality customer service available. Thank you, Stuart.
Thank you very much. So you realize that there are a lot of things that people would need to know about online business, whether before they started or after they have started. Usually, there is no chance for people to learn these things. And now we have an opportunity to learn every day right here. And what we're doing is to make sure that everybody gets at least some ideas about what you're going to do. So we want to welcome you to keep participating, not only today, but even in the following week, because we shall be discussing probably similar topics or another one. Now I want to share with you what I've gathered about pyramid schemes and scams in my own way also, my version of the story. And then we shall also discuss further before we conclude together. First of all, I want to say I have personally been involved in very many good businesses online, but I've also ended up in arms of bad people. I've ended up also losing money to some scams. So we have some experiences, good experiences and bad experiences as well. Now, right on the screen, I'm sharing about pyramid schemes. What are pyramid schemes? Okay. Pyramid schemes does not necessarily mean that when you see the other triangle, I should be able to get that. But you all know what a pyramid looks like, a triangle, something like that, which shows hierarchy of different things. You could get that same hierarchy in multi-level marketing. You could get that same hierarchy in a pyramid scheme. You could get that same hierarchy in a family setting, in a church setting, in a good setting, and in a bad setting. So that is basically not what identifies a pyramid scheme. Some people, when they see that pyramid, when they see that triangle sort of thing, they say, oh, this is a pyramid scheme. Oh, this is a pyramid. No. That triangle represents a lot of things just for purposes of hierarchy. I think all companies, all governments bear the same arrangement. There is somebody on top, there are others following, and there are lots of people down. So there must be what a pyramid scheme is, obviously. It must be there, it must be known. Pyramid schemes concentrate mainly on making quick profits and usually by selling the right to recruit others. In pyramid schemes, if you saw something called a program, a business, and they are concentrating on making quick profits by recruiting other people, not a product. They're not focusing on the product, but they're focusing on recruiting other people, and you promise to make a lot of profits. That is most likely a pyramid scheme. Pyramid schemes focus more on recruiting other participants other than selling a product or service, making little or no mention about the market for the item. There is no substantial item or there is no emphasis on it. Pyramid scheme participants try to recoup their investment in products by recruiting potential investors. You realize that usually people who run pyramid schemes are not even in the face of it. You don't see them. They make sure they get some good marketers who are either aware or not aware, who will run this. And maybe when these people also find out, they don't mind continuing as long as they are making some money or trying to recoup their money which they paid in. So pyramid schemes can actually be marketed by good people. Pyramid schemes can run and grow into very huge networks, but when they are wrong schemes, it may take time before any authorities put them down or warn people about them, but surely they can move and become very huge. These are some of the red flags. One, promises to make thousands or millions of dollars with little effort. Two, parading people who have made a fortune with the company without providing concrete facts. These could be claims that people are making a lot of money with the company, just to provide an image if there are no concrete facts. Sometimes these people could have made the money, yeah, because they are well positioned in the system, in the process. And so they could actually, have some money with themselves. It doesn't make it real. It could be a pyramid scheme. Large startup costs and a substantial hidden fee to become a member. If you realize that the money needed to start is a huge amount, and usually you don't see a product worth that amount that you're paying, then it could be a pyramid scheme. You're paying a lot of money, which is not for value. You're not paying for any valuable product. Revenue is generated from selling the opportunity, not the product. If more money comes by bringing more people who are also going to bring more people, but not due to sales of the products, then this is a potential pyramid scheme. I want to ask, because now I want to stop there for a pyramid scheme. Do you guys now have an idea about what a pyramid scheme is? And do you think if somebody told you something you're doing is a pyramid scheme, we could be able to say yes or no? Tell us what you think.
Personally,
Yeah.
I have an idea now. It's not quite clear to me what a pyramid scheme is.
Up to now, it is not clear to you?
I mean, it's very clear now.
Okay, now very clear. Great.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
So Charles, what is one thing that that you learned so far? What did you learn?
No, that was not Charles. That was
This is Pijo.
Pijo.
Pijo, so what did you learn, Pijo?
Okay, what I've learned is that pyramid schemes, they major on recruiting members. So they don't really get into selling a product.
Exactly.
So the aim is to recruit members.
Exactly. That is awesome. That is awesome. Which means that eventually, as the network get larger, if they're not focusing on product sales, eventually they will run out of money. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
So a good business is going to focus on product sales to increase business revenues.
Yeah.
Great. Any person else wants to say something about that? Okay. That one testimony of what somebody has learned is good enough. We can now talk about scams, because a pyramid scheme may not necessarily, we could not necessarily say, since we know about a pyramid scheme, we know about scams. Okay. Somebody else has come in.
No, it's me.
It was
Charles.
Charles. It was Charles.
My link had got to.
Welcome back, Charles. I hope you got an idea about what a pyramid scheme is.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, what did you learn? Share with us anything briefly that you think you've got from the first slide.
I think the high fee for joining. Hello?
Charles?
Hello.
Yes, I wanted to know if there is something you'd like to share from what you've learned so far.
Yeah. I think the topic is the promises of high profits.
Promises of high profits, yes, without doing anything, without selling anything.
And products which don't have market for consumers.
Yes, when they are just parading some product just to pass by, in actual sense, you do not need the product or it is not worth the money you're paying. Right, that's great.
Yeah.
So, what are scams? Pyramid schemes, we have seen they could just be business structures that are concentrating on recruiting other than marketing a specific product. Actually, pyramid schemes are usually confusing. Pyramid schemes sometimes look just more like the real businesses. When you look at it, you may not know. They could have the CEO or somebody behind it. The marketers are actively involved in marketing. It is all plain, you know. They could even be a product that they are marketing. Offices, they could have offices. It is very hard to identify a scam and differentiate it from a real problem, a retail marketing business because of the same structure. But what is a scam? Now, to me, first of all, the definition, the definition I got from the dictionary is that a scam is a dishonest scheme, okay? If there is a scheme or program that is being run dishonestly or a fraudulent scheme or any fraud, that is a scam, okay? Now, realize that a pyramid scheme could be probably well organized, okay? And could be honest in the transactions, only that it has been set naturally to be a pyramid scheme. I want to explain this very properly. A pyramid scheme has naturally been programmed to be a pyramid scheme. Do you get that? Guys, do you get that?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
A pyramid,
Yes, we do.
A pyramid scheme has been naturally programmed to be a pyramid scheme. But a scam may not be naturally programmed to be a bad thing. But even when it should have been a good thing, if the people who run it become dishonest or change the rules or run it in a way that does not match with the proper standards, when it becomes dishonest, fraudulent, then that becomes a scam. Personally, I say anything which promises what they do not do, or if they say they're doing something which they're not doing, I call that a scam. So a scam, in the face value, will always be bad right away. You look at a scam, it's bad. By the time it is a scam. When it is not yet a scam, it could be good. I want to give you an example. I think it's Al Dixon who told us about he told us about a pyramid scheme. What was a pyramid scheme? Correct. There are people who set up good campaigns. I think the last campaign I had seen was about advertising. Yeah, a good advertising campaign, which when you look at it, you really feel like this is a very good thing. They are doing advertising, you buy packages, and you share in the profits. Probably, let me say rev shares. Most of the rev shares would be good. The concept is good. They have not been designed to be bad. But if the admins become dishonest and fraudulent, they take more share than they're supposed to take. Maybe they promise to do something and they don't do it, then it becomes a dishonest scheme, then it is a scam. In the natural setting, it may not have been a pyramid scheme. It could be a good concept, like the advertising concept. The last one really was profit clicking. But you know, for us who had seen it before, when it was still just being paid, that was not the concept. But when you looked at profit clicking in its own new form, I think it was a good thing. You would advertise, and then they would give some credits. You would think this is a good thing. It's a good concept. This good concept had issues. It ended up becoming a scam. Maybe these owners had a good reason, but maybe they also had dishonesty in their dealings. Or maybe they failed to adhere to the standards and do the right things the right way, and so it ended up becoming very hard to manage, or it ended up being a scam. But here are some of the things you look at immediately and know this is really a potential scam. No questions about it. I just wanted to say, by what I've been saying, is that some good projects could become fraudulent along the way and turns out a scam, and some could start with bad intentions right away, so it is a clear scam immediately once you look at it. So don't think that a scam will always, don't think that a good business may always be a good business. It is also very important to know who is running the business. Some good business, so-called, face value is good, but the people running it could be dishonest. It will still end a scam. So directly you look at something like one of these 5 points, then you know it is a potential scam. They do not, if they do require you to pay money up front, okay? Before anything is done, you're not yet even aware of how things are run here, you're being told to pay money. It is almost always scam. Many of them can claim it is for the cost of training, but this is always lies. It is not really like you have to pay money to be trained for something. For example, you get on the page and they're telling you, click here, you put in your name, you put in your email address, and just after that, they're telling you to pay. You have not yet even got the name of the company, but they are telling you to pay. That is a potential scam, because it is good that you always first get all the details, name of the company, owners, location, the services, the product, but you're going to find that there are some things on the internet or even elsewhere, offline. It's not that these scams are only on the internet, everywhere. You're going to be told to pay money before you have even understood anything that is going on. That is a potential scam. Number two, if they promise that you will become rich overnight, you know, you do nothing, you're not going to struggle, you're just going to become very rich, just like that, it could be a scam. Usually, they want to focus on your dreams. They tell you your dreams will become true very fast. So they will ask you about your dreams. They try to get you down by touching your emotions. And then if you go down for their game, then you're out. They take your money. Usually, again, when you hear it is really too good to be true, and you need to ask yourself, what is in for them? How are they benefiting? Are they really making a self-sacrifice of their time to help you become rich with your wildest dreams becoming possible? It's mostly not true. They're not volunteering. They're not donors. They're not non-profit organizations. Then you should really be able to get clear knowledge and understanding of their business, their product, so that you don't just pay money for a scam. The other point is that, so how are they making money? They're not a non-profit. There should be a way to know that these guys are making money. Okay? If you cannot see a business plan, a product being sold, maybe you're going to get commissions, or maybe like in cryptocurrency, they're telling you this is a cryptocurrency and you're going to get coins and your value will increase over time. Maybe, yeah, But if there is nothing like that, you're not seeing a clear way that value is being created, money is being made, then that is a potential scam. Try to focus on knowing where the money comes from. They will lie you. They will tell you we do forex trading. Okay. Try to ask where is the trading happening. Sometimes they just put some graphs on the website, and then when you look at the graph, you're like, yeah, this is how forex trading graphs look like. So you also pay your money in form of packages. You could be losing your money. And that's why it is important, actually, for people to learn much about some of these things like forex trading, investing offshores, a lot of topics. And that's why I recommend, let me even recommend right away now, people should join Four Corners Alliance Group, because you learn almost everything about money, business, finance. Why? Because if you knew how to do forex trading, the scammers who are scamming people, telling them they're going to do forex trading, will not eat your money. And there are many of them. In 2013, I also lost money to some of them. They lied they're doing forex trading. Oh, some of you should have heard about our rev share. I did our rev share. I put in my money, I was excited. I borrowed money, I added in because the owner, Annalie, said she's trading for us and she's making the money. And yes, at first we saw some money, but later everything went berserk. Why? Because she may not have been trading at all. And maybe if we had knowledge of how to trade for ourselves, you would probably choose to trade for yourself instead of paying a lot of money to someone else whom we don't know to trade for you. When they go offline, your money is gone. Now, the other side that could be a scam is when there is this buy now statement. Usually you go to a website and they're telling you have 3 hours to make your choice. Maybe, and sometimes they have a timer, 8 hours remaining for the promotion to end, something like that. I actually had not noticed this trick until when I refused to pay for some company. I saw they were saying 8 hours remaining to end the promotion. And it was like, I have to join that day. I refused to join. I said, I'll come tomorrow and I see if this thing will not be here. My friends, when I checked the next day, it again started saying 8 hours remaining for me to make a purchase, or I'll lose it. And I tried the third time. I came back to us saying 8 hours remaining. So the timer starts counting when you get on the website. You get on the website, the timer starts counting downwards. So it means that if you're really keen and you check the next time, you'll find it is playing around again. Real scam. A trap put directly in your eyes. So when I talked about pyramid schemes, I told you most multi-level marketing companies or network marketing companies, most which are actually run offline, have a problem being differentiated from pyramid schemes. Why? Because the structure is almost the same. Now, I would want us to have this conclusive idea. A pyramid scheme and a multi-level marketing company have similar structure, okay? That should not confuse anyone. The structure is the same, just as it is the same in government authorities. There is a president, vice presidents, prime ministers, and then other ministers and other leaders, and then down to grassroots people. But you realize the same thing even in church. There is a senior pastor, there are junior pastors, and there are worship team, and then the mass, the rest of the people. It is the same thing everywhere. In a company, there is a CEO on top, and there are managers, and then there are other people downwards. So you realize that the structures are the same everywhere. That does not mean that all these things are the same. The difference should be known. What are they selling? And is it worth the money people are paying for? So network marketing or multi-level marketing is a system of retailing in which consumer products are sold by independent salespeople or distributors. Okay? Consumer products or consumable products. products which are useful to people are being sold by independent distributors. That is what multi-level marketing is all about. Earnings in multi-level marketing are based on effort and ability to sell these products. Okay? If it is a real business, you expect that some effort will be put in, and the person who is now a member should be able to help make the sales. Now, with the developments in technology, you may find that you are not directly actually selling, but the sales have to be made either way. For example, there are companies where for them in their packaging, when you're buying a package, an entry package, it is tagged to the product. So when you pay money, you have actually paid for product. So the company just focuses on making sure that it is registering a lot of distributors, and all these distributors are going with products right away. So the company is making money from the sales of products, much as the company is making its sales immediately and directly, without having to first wait for distributors to come and pick products and go and sell. You know, most MLM companies, the consumer or the distributor will go to the company, pick the product and go and sell it. But there are companies which, when you're joining, give you the products immediately at a fee. So it becomes your entry fee. So you pay a fee as you enter and you go with the products. So sales are made immediately. Who benefits from these sales? The person above you who brought you in. It's like the person above you has actually sold products. Do you see the idea? The company makes sure that the person who got you is selling products as you register. So it means that in that sense, some people think maybe you're not selling, you're not working. No, you're working, you're selling, only that the system is different. It's not like you go pick the products and go and sell them. Now, there are other companies which deal in digital products which you don't need to physically touch and see and carry. For example, Four Corners Alliance Group, Merchant is not a multi-level marketing company, but has network marketing concept in it. You realize that it sells financial education books which one can print on their own, but you get it from the company as digital products, as PDF documents. So, are they valuable? Yes. Do you pay money which is worth the value? Yes. Are you happy? Are they consumable? Yes. You get the products, you're happy, you're excited, you read, you learn about money, about business, about finance. There is value for your money. To make money, you recommend to other 4 people. Now, these people, as they register again, they pay for their education set. So you have made sales indirectly again. Not that you have to first become a member and then start selling books independently. No, that's not how Four Corners works. So realize that some companies will not cause you to make sales directly. You make sales indirectly. But at the end of the day, you still make the sales. Now, not all MLMs are online based. And not all online businesses are multi-level marketing. I think I've given substantial examples. Now, red flags on a questionable MLM opportunity. You may get an MLM opportunity and you're not really sure if it is real or not. Now, if you're promised high earnings without effort or with very little effort, time, and serious commitment, start thinking twice, okay? You need to really be sure that some work is going to be done. If you're not doing the work, try to see who is doing this work for me. Is there work to be done really? If there's no work to be done at all, not by you and not by the computerized system and not by a system setting, then you could be again running to either a pyramid scheme or a scam. Okay. If you're also required to purchase a large amount of inventory to start, like Charles talked about, you're paying a lot of money for products which you may not even need to use. That is potentially a pyramid scheme. You're probably going to end up in trouble. When the payment option seems to be taking money to individual pockets, not company accounts, that could be a scam. You're paying money, but you know the way you're paying, money does not seem to be heading to the company. You realize that the money you're paying has no connection to the company being talked about. You realize when you pay money, the individuals are pocketing it. They are selling something like e-money, and they are not in any way having this money sent to the company. Or it's not a commission from the company that they are giving you, it is figures. This is quite hard to understand, I know, because many people, many different companies have options where members can use their earnings to register other people, yes, but also there are figures when really those figures somebody has on the internet cannot be withdrawn anywhere, okay? Now, if somebody was going to pay for you, you need to be sure that they're really using actual dollars and they're really paying for something which is valuable. And secondly, you need to also be sure that this so-called money they're using to pay for you would otherwise be withdrawn, okay? Because it could be something called so-called e-money, which they cannot withdraw anywhere. If they can't withdraw this thing anywhere called e-money, then you're ending yourself in trouble. You're not entering your business, or most likely be entering a scam or a phony scheme. These guys have some so-called e-money, but this is not any money anywhere. Nobody can take it. Nobody can withdraw it. You need to be sure that this thing is real, okay? Somebody says, I have e-money for you to register, something like that. You must be sure that this so-called e-money is withdrawable somewhere. Okay? So be sure that what you're paying for is valuable, okay? And this e-money so-called is paying for something valuable. They would know that this is now a real marketing company or a real business. It's not a scheme, and neither is it a scam. Lastly, as I conclude, in online business, you expect that there is a company somewhere producing some products.
It's coming.
And when you have these products, much as they put pictures on the website, you will be able to make an online purchase, okay? But there is a factory somewhere with representation of what they have on their website. So, when you get to hear of a business, you should think about this. It is online business, think about it. What is the company producing for people? And then how do I purchase? Okay? Online, make a purchase, pay for this product or service. The product or service is shipped to you. You become satisfied, you become happy, you become excited, and you can tell others who come in the company share profits with you. That is a real online business. You are sure that you are paid for something valuable from the company which is producing these products from somewhere. And again, you're sure that these products are going to be shipped to you. You're going to access them. That is what a business should be about. A real online business should give you such a picture in your head. And then what you're getting is the commission. Why? Because this company, let me give you the reason why the company is going to give you a commission. This company would otherwise have to advertise, get distributors, get marketers, a lot of employees who are going to help them to make sales. But here, you are making a purchase and enjoying the products, liking them, and recommending your friends and family to also come and buy. So do you deserve a commission? Yes, because you're helping the company to make sales. And so the company gives you commissions. You know, commission-based companies make a lot of sense to me. It means that your part is to recommend, not to recruit people just. No. You're recommending a product which you've used. For example, I've already recommended to you Four Corners Alliance Group because of the financial education books I've read. I've told you, at least you learn about Forex trading when you meet a fraudulent company or a scam lying either they do Forex trading and they're asking you a lot of money. You'll be knowing because you have learned the knowledge. You have got the books, you have learned about Forex trading, and so you'll be able to know that this is real forex trading. These guys are actually trading. I can trust them. So, value for money. So I hope all of us have understood this business arrangement. A factory somewhere or a company puts an online website or store where people can make purchases of products. And when these people are happy, they can recommend others. In that case, the company could share profits with other people. Okay, Agre, you have raised up your hand. You have any question?
Yes, I've got a question.
Yes.
The question, like, for example, which company are you talking about? On the, if, for example, can you give us, for example, one of example, etc.
You actually found when we had reached the end of the presentation, we were not talking about any particular company today. We were talking about challenges in making money online. And our theme was learning how to separate scams from real online businesses, also differentiating between pyramid schemes and real businesses. We had a definition of the pyramid scheme. We reached a consensus that they focus on recruiting people for no products or services, no substantial products or services. So you find that people are just leveraging on bringing more people to recoup their investment in the products or in the company. The focus is on recruiting people in getting a lot of money without any mention or substantial mention to a product or service. And we also said usually they promise to make thousands or even millions of dollars without effort. They parade people who have made a fortune out of the company, usually without providing concrete facts. Large startup costs and some hidden fees to become a distributor without no valuable product that you're paying for. And then when the revenue is generated from selling the opportunity, not the product. Now we realize that this is really a very bad move. We also said pyramid schemes are naturally developed to become pyramid schemes. The owners know that this is a pyramid scheme. Let's do this, let's make this money and run. And then we also talked about scams, which are fraudulent activities, dishonest schemes, where somebody or some company or program will promise to do some things, yet they can't do them. Or maybe they had a good motive, but they become dishonest in their dealings with time. Not that they are a scam in the beginning. Maybe they started when they had a good concept. Maybe I've given an example of they could be saying they deal in advertising. They bring out good advertising packages, and really you use their service and you're happy, excited. But in their dealings, they become dishonest, and maybe they misuse money and becomes a scam. So scams may not start as scams. They may start good with good ideas, and they become dishonest in dealings. But scams can also be started scams. Right away, it starts as a pyramid scheme, or it starts as an activity that is aimed at building money from people. So we also said there are some few things to look at. What is in for them? How are they benefiting from this? How are they making money that they are going to give us when they tell us they're going to become very rich overnight? And then when you find that they're asking you to pay money before you even understand what you're paying for. And sometimes when they tell you to pay immediately, like very quickly, maybe 3 hours from now, the promotion is ending or something like that, that could be a scam. Then we also now had to focus on real business. Multi-level marketing companies are there with similar structures, probably like pyramid schemes, but their emphasis is on a product. They make money by selling products. There are many. There are so many companies which could be good. You just need to be sure that they are selling a product. The money they're asking is for the product. Realize that their dealings are honest, okay? You're paying money after understanding the company, understanding the product. You become happy, and you're not forced to bring people. You bring people because you're happy and excited about the product. So, Moganzi, have you got an idea of what we've been discussing?
Yeah. Now I get you now. We are together now. I understand what you're saying now.
Okay, so this is the business model.
Thank you.
You would think about, you say, okay, this company called Four Corners Lands Group is telling me I can become very rich by bringing other people who purchase education sets. You say, okay, do they really have these education sets? Yes, you learn that the company, Four Corners Lands Group, for example, has a publisher who publishes education materials for the company. And these products are put on the website of the company. You make an online purchase on the website, and these products are given to you in your back office. You go them, you find them, you download them, and read. You become happy. You say, oh, wow, I didn't know. I can learn about Forex trading on my own. You tell your relative, your colleague about the product because you're happy and excited, and you have enjoyed the product. And when this person comes in, also buys the products, you get a commission. That is a good business model. Okay, there are others. They could be dealing in health products, and you buy the product, you take it, or you give it to your relative who is sick, and they get improvement, or maybe some say they heal scars, and others say weight loss, and you use the product, you feel you're happy with it, and you feel you can even recommend other people, and you find some companies give you a commitment. That is all good. The other concept is in value, cryptocurrency. You may not actually see a physical product in cryptocurrency, and maybe this is a very huge topic for most of us. We are very new to it. But in cryptocurrency, there is increase in value. Okay, you buy, for example, people bought Bitcoin in 2009, bought at $0.1. By 2014, the value had gone to 1,100. So did they pay for a value product which they could see? No, they couldn't see Bitcoin because it is digital currency. They were buying into digital currency. They couldn't see a Bitcoin that this is it. Now, our local people may not understand this very easily. They have to first learn what cryptocurrency is. They want to first learn about money, understand why are the rates of different currencies different. You know, why is the euro 3,500? Why is a dollar this much? Why is a yen this much? Why is Rwanda francs this much? Why is Uganda shillings this much? And then now they start understanding value, understanding money in deep, and then they can start saying, okay, so we're talking about digital money. Okay, digital money operates from the internet. Okay, is it real? Are they really producing this digital money? And then you realize that, yeah, somebody now can end up investing into cryptocurrency. It is a real business. But you see, there could be very many potential scams around this. Guys will say, we are selling cryptocurrency, come and buy. You put in money, and then they run away with your money. Why? They don't have any cryptocurrency. They are not mining any coins anywhere. So have you joined the cryptocurrency? No, you have joined the scam. Now it means that more learning should happen. I want to conclude by saying we are here. This conference facility is open. We teach every day, Monday to Friday. We are always learning about different topics. It is very important for you to keep around, hang around, and see if we are having any topic for the day. And if the topic is detailing something which you'd be interested in, learn. We are talking about cryptocurrency. Maybe you could learn and be able to guide our people, not lose money to schemes which rely that they have cryptocurrency when they don't have it. And maybe people will keep growing a skill to know this is how your business looks like, this is how a pyramid scheme looks like, because these things are all real. They exist in our world. I want to thank you so much for coming. In case anybody has a quick question, we can have it gone, and then we conclude, we close. Any questions? Wow, looks like everybody is happy. Thank you so much for attending. See you on the next presentation. We shall have a case study at 4 p.m., which is about 43 minutes to go. We have a case study of one of the online businesses, which we're going to expose in detail. We look at every corner and we say, yeah, now this is real. And then much later at 10 p.m. in the night, Ugandan time, 10 p.m. GMT +3, it is about let me see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's about 7 hours from now. We shall have another case study presentation about another online business. One we're going to discuss about 43 minutes from now is Folk Owners Alliance Group deals in financial education. Then at 10 p.m., 7 hours from now, we shall discuss about World Ventures, which is a travel business. So see you in the next presentations. See you next week. See you every time. Thank you for coming.